Look at that dazzling beauty. That's our own Tracy Davidson at her prom. Wow. Isn't it amazing? She still looks fantastic today. You know, prom is such an exciting event for many high school students, but for parents, it can be a little concerning. I mean, we're talking curfew, clothing, alcohol, heaven forbid. George James is here from the Council for Relationships with some help for parents on setting the ground rules when it comes to prom. Thank you so much for being here.
No problem. Thank you.
I mean, I think I don't want to tell all my business, but I will say that I tried every which way I could to confuse my mother about what was going to happen on prom night.
Right.
I wanted to do what I wanted to do. I wanted to be out with my friends. And so, yeah, I think a lot of kids do that.
Yeah, they do.
I think they'd rather avoid the conversation altogether.
They would love to. And prom season almost is like an escape to where if I can get away with anything, I'm going to do it at prom time.
Yes. I mean, and so you say, though, it's important to set ground rules, to have the conversation, specifically, I think, around curfew. Right,
yeah. It's important to set boundaries, right? Because you want, as a parent, you need to let your child know what's okay and what's not okay.
Right.
Including curfew, even including outfit. Not saying that you're going to tell them exactly what to wear, but there might be some places where it might be too far.
Okay.
And allow them to know that they're still representing themselves. So set clear boundaries around curfew and even outfits.
Why do kids think that prom is just free-for-all?
Well, they've been looking forward to it. They've heard stories. I mean, there's been movies. I mean, there's been, folk tales about proms for years.
Yeah.
And so, the other part about that is sometimes they have a lot of anxiety because of that.
Yeah.
Will I look good enough? Will I have the right date? Will I even have a date? Who are my friends? All these things that now build a lot of anxiety for even the children.
How do you, as a parent, help your child through that anxiety?
Well, probably just trying to talk to them, help them understand, maybe go shopping with them, help them know that they'll look great or that they'll be able to do, be well at the prom or do well at the prom, or, just allowing them to just feel comfortable.
Right, and let them know it's just, I mean, it's an important night, but it is just one night in their whole life.
Exactly.
Okay.
And then the other way, sometimes parents can show support. Now, this can go on both spectrums. They can either show support by volunteering and going to the prom, chaperoning. But for some kids, that might be too much. So,
I think, yeah.
So the other aspect is by giving them space. Giving them space to kind of to explore. Explore, what it means to go to the prom, to have fun with their friends and so forth.
Yeah, I know the big thing for me was it was going to be the first night where I think we rented a limo or something. Right. So it wasn't like mom driving me somewhere.
Right.
And it's important to make sure that you've checked out all those things, all those credentials, that you've done your background as a parent.
Right, and that part of that is because there's usually those after prom dangers.
Yeah.
The alcohol, the sex, and all those things that the parents are really worried about.
Yeah.
And so if they can talk to the children, so for instance, the limo, there's a designated driver automatically. So that provides some level of safety. So if parents can have that conversation and know some of the parameters, they might feel at ease.
Now, this is my suggestion, which has nothing to do. This is me putting my own advice. But I know for me, there was a friend of mine's mother who had hosted a gathering. And so some of us could all go over there. And my mom knew I was safe.
Right.
And I think that's the best thing to do, really, if you could have those post parties at home.
Right, exactly. So now parents feel safe with that, and they can allow their kids to be themselves.
Yeah.
But one of the biggest things is really just spend some quality time with your child throughout this process.
Okay.
Because sometimes if you're still busy, if you're checking your BlackBerry, or if you're, always working, they might feel like you don't really care about them. And this is a big moment for your child.
Yeah.
So really connect with them during this time.
Have some dialogue about it.
Right.
All right. And then set down those expectations and ground rules. There you have it. It's going to be a safe prom season. I'm going to put that out there into the universe. So some great advice from George James from the Council for Relationships. Thank you.
Thank you.